So this is our water tank that I use to go get water from the city water fill station in Wasilla. 210 gallon tank. Usually get 200 gallons in it. We've got another identical tank under the house that we pump into. So we go down. We've got a small centrifugal pump here. Pump it through a carbon filter. And then that goes over to the water tank under the house. It usually takes about 20 to 30 minutes to offload this 200 gallons. We first hooked it up, weren't getting any water, so had a little bit of icing right in the end there. Had to stick a screwdriver in, clean screwdriver, and knock the ice out, and then we got the flow. Problem is we've got like 15-degree temperatures tonight, and we ran out of water last night, so basically had to go get water. We use this water for some showers. Most of the time people will go take their showers in town. We do shower here from time to time, and we use it for washing hands, washing dishes. We'll give kids baths and stuff here with this water, so it lasts us usually about a month. We can squeak by on 200 gallons of water, so that's not too bad. In the summertime, not so bad, but usually in the wintertime we try to time it to get water when it's closer to 30 degrees, so we don't have to worry about stuff freezing. But obviously tonight, with it being 15 degrees, the outlet of this tank was already frozen by the time we got home, which usually takes us between a half an hour to 45 minutes to get home. That's the operation. All this will have to be disconnected. We drain the hoses, drain the water filter, and then keep it under the house. So here's our water tank that we're filling, and it usually keeps between 30 to 40 degrees under the house. Right now we've got a little small heater going. That over there is the batteries for powering the water pump, and then there you go, that pipe right there, we got a little duct fan on it. It blows warm air from upstairs into the crawl space to keep things heated up so they don't freeze. Usually we don't have any problems with the water freezing, and it's usually just the tubing going to the pump will freeze when it gets down in the single digits. So you can see we got the infrared heater going right now too while we're down here filling the tank. So about 20-30 minutes we'll have the tank full. Then we'll disconnect everything, and then we keep all the hoses and stuff stored, hoses and the pump stored under the house to keep it from freezing. Get down to the last little bit here. We probably got 20-30 gallons left in there. And there is a little turn down, so it does draw right off the bottom. So usually there's not much water left in this tank when we're done pumping it. Just watching that level and waiting for the pump. You can hear a change in sound on that pump once it goes dry. Looks like we still got, I've got this tank propped up so we get every last drop out of it. As you can see there, there's very little left in the bottom. I'm going to let this run so this pump goes dry. Then I'm going to start breaking everything down, draining the hoses, and then putting everything away. And we have to take the tank and usually just store that tank outside, and we store it. Hear the change in the pump. Okay, we got all the hoses disconnected, got the water filter disconnected, the tank's empty. The pump, we're going to pull the plug on that and drain the water out of that. Even though it's sitting under the house, I like to let it sit just in case for some reason I get freezing temperatures under the house and I don't catch it. I don't want that pump freezing. Got caps to put on it. Let's keep it clean. And the water filter. Just gonna let that drain out. Water filter's empty. Got a couple caps put on here. And we're going to store everything under the house.